What's good? All right. What's going on today? I don't know. I don't know what's going on today, man. What's happening in the boxing world today? Anything interesting going on? Sorry, I'm running a little bit behind. Let me get this volume off. Hit this mute. Yeah, here we go, man. What's up? I got to be quiet today. My wife has chastised me on multiple occasions for talking too loud. So today, if I seem like I'm not yelling, it's because I am trying my best, absolutely positively my best not to do so. So, what is good with you? Black Reality TV, what's good? Let me back up and say what's up to everybody. Why everybody pops in. Look, we got 100 people in the building already. Man. That's what's up. Hit the like button, man. Say what's up. Say what's up to everybody, man. We'll see what's up, man. Look, we'll wait. Let's just have some time. We're gonna do a couple things today, man. We're supposed to have Gary Russell Jr. on the show. We're supposed to have Bill Haney on the show. So there ain't no need to get in any big arguments and nothing like that yet. We're gonna have an opportunity. To hear what people have to say. That's for sure. We're gonna talk about some stuff. We're gonna talk to Gary Russell Jr. When he gets here. He has the link. So let's just relax, sit down and enjoy, man. I hope everybody's doing well. Hit the dislike button on the way in. What's going on, Shy Willis? Balance, keep up the awesome job, man. Hey, man, I'm just chilling for this one. I'm just here. You know what I mean? Like, don't get hot at me. I ain't about, you know what it is? Fannon didn't have the zone sign on. Hey, man, we will get around to that. We shall get around to that. I will give my own personal opinion on some other day. Okay? I'm going to give my opinion on some other day. Not giving my opinion on this because if Gary Russell Jr. and I talk to his camp, he's got the link. Bill Haney, as soon as we get done, because we got to talk about a few things with Gary Russell Jr., make sure Gary Russell Jr. has the opportunity to say, to speak on the interview that we were going to do, because we've been trying to do this, for like a week. So we got some other stuff we got to talk about too. Real good stuff, man. Michael Winter said, you better not be yelling for nine. Your wife is going to have to put you on the couch. Damn, thank you. Reminding me. If I get to yelling, remind me. Hey, Fannon, stop yelling. I will try my best to tone it down, dude, because my son has to do my son is working on the schoolwork in the other room. Salute to the chat and brother Fannon to Don. Let me say what's up to everybody, man. So, yep, okay, man. So my man, Brandon Molina, what's good? Hey, Wavy, what's going on, man? Is Bill still like on Instagram? Let me know, because I'm sure if Bill's on Instagram, more than likely Gary would be listening to Bill on Instagram. So if that's the case, somebody let me know if Bill's still on Instagram, so I have an expectation for my afternoon. See if I have to move appointments around, things like that. I see if Fannon continue to bring that heat, great content. Salute, hey man, we talking boxing. It's all good, man. I appreciate you guys for coming. Adrian Cole, it came out of Gary's own mouth and Champside. Okay, cool. I think I responded to that. Nuke Juice, salute to you, man. Thanks, man, Nuke Juice. With all this stuff, I'm trying to get my Patreon stuff out, man, but it's getting kind of packed. You know what I mean? The day is kind of packed with boxing. It's pretty packed. So I'm trying to get it right, man. Nuke Juice in the building, though. Much love and that support, man. I can't go on because, yeah, actually, I can go on, man. I can like gong. Everybody know about the gong. Hit the gong like that. Player made for life. What's going on, man? We got 220 people in the building, man. Let's hit them likes. Let them algorithm know to send out the notifications if that is how that works. Sorry. Yeah, okay, cool. Yep, then there's some responses that I put in there. I'm not going to read that. You guys can read that yourself. Tay Brown said, hey, Fannon, I'm here at work. Just wanted to say, hey. Oh, wanted to say love. Much love. Thank you so much, Tay. Get that money. Make that money. Told y'all, Tunnel Vision, told y'all, always funny business when it comes to Eddie and the Zone not spending money on two black fighters. Dog, you don't know if that's the case. Let's sit down and ask the questions. Sit down and ask the question. Maybe that means that. Maybe it doesn't mean that. But the ultimate question is, did the fight get done? Is the fight going to get done? Gary, do you think the fight's going to get done? Bill, do you think the fight's going to get done? Right? Gary says, hey, this is what we think. Then you ask Bill a question, and Bill answers the question. As long as there's not a lot of hoopla, it shouldn't be that big a deal, man. But hopefully we'll see. Hopefully we'll see. Let me go down here and see if somebody can tell me. What's going on, Jan, Josie? What's going on, man? D, Kaliko. Fannon said, you suck at this. Now y'all really now he'll really now I'm not gonna yell, man. I'm not gonna yell, man. Quest X, man, says stop and saying hello. Love what you're doing, bro. Thanks, Quest Up, man. Quest X. I listen to you all the time, man. I listen to your stuff, man. I need to catch up on my politics. That's why I don't comment. Because I kind of stay out of like the day-to-day politics, not the day-to-day politics, but because I just, you know what I think. What's going on, Derek Collier? What's going on? He said, Haney will ice Gary, just watch. Hey, we'll see. Let's make it happen. You know what I mean? Latch Puma Skills. What's going on, man? Southern T Boxing. What's going on, man? Hit that like button. Bumpy Thompson in the building. What's going on, man? Rafael Estevez. What's good? He said, what's good, my dude? I love that smoke you bring. Hey, man, I'm trying, man. It's fun. It's easy. There's a lot of good stuff going on in boxing right now. I don't understand why people say there's nothing going on in boxing. There's a lot of stuff going on in boxing. You make stuff happen in boxing. You know what I mean? And I'm really happy that we got the opportunity for these dudes to try to make this fight be an excellent fight, man. Jupiter B says salute at Tunnel Vision. Okay, that's not me. Yuta is the Lions' whelp. Namibia is watching best channel in the park. What's going on? That's what's up to Namibia, man. Shout out to Julius Ndungo. That's what's up. That's the dude, man. I like Julius Ndungo. Please don't get me twisted when I talk about Terence Crawford. I say something funny about Julius Ndungo. I like Julius Ndungo, man. That dude, that dude did his thing, man. I hope to see him back, man. I hear he's in the United States. I know that he had some type of break with Sunshine. Isn't that the promotional company in Namibia? Sunshine? I think it's Sunshine. I can't remember what the guy's name is. I think those guys had a falling out, and Ndungo wanted to fight in the United States, but whatever, man. I wish the best to Julius Ndungo, man. Is the Zone committed to boxing this year? I mean, I don't know, man. They're putting on fights. They're putting on fights. They're not obviously they're not committed to bringing on Canelo Alvarez. You know what I mean? Obviously not committed to he's not committed to bringing on Canelo Alvarez. Auto like gang salute. Yes, sir. Guys, what's up? Hit the like button. Nathaniel Soner said, hey, how's it going, Fannon? Love what you do. Best show to hear legit boxing talk. Hey, I'm trying. Thank you so much for your support, man. Hey, look, man, we got 300 people in the building. It's coming along. 300 people in the building. Let's hit the likes. Not too many likes. Only 218. We can prep it up. That would be awesome. Jesus has said, do you really think Haney can beat Lomachenko? I think there's a possibility. Yes. I think there's a possibility. It's not going to be easy, but there's definitely a possibility. I think his movement would definitely give him a big problem. Demon time all the time. Oh, says salutes Big Dog Willie. Dude, Big Dog Willie, you had me crying yesterday, man. You had me crying. Man, seriously, Big Dog Willie, you had me crying. You had me crying laughing. I'm not going to say what you said because it was hilarious, man. But God, man, on BFTB's channel, you had me. Oh my God, man, you had me dying, man. Do you really think Haney can beat Lom? Okay, all right. So I'm up on the super chat saying, yeah, we'll get there. Robert Lindner said, Jamaica, love your show for now. What's good out there in Jamaica, man? Let me quiet my voice down. I'm getting loud again. Oh, yes. Hey, man, shout out to Jamaica, man. Shout out to Jamaica. Bumpy Thompson said, don't spam the chat, bro. Jesus, oh, I can't see. I'm on another stream thing completely. Be sure to ask Gary about the Tevin Farmer work. Okay. Tevin Farmer. All right, man. We'll try to get that in for sure. Remind me during the time. Remind me. Put it in, remind me. Because there's like a bunch of questions that I got from him. We got not a bunch of questions. We got several topics. I'm not going to ask a lot of questions because when he comes, make sure he don't think Eastern Standard Time, man. Let me call Batman. Make sure you know that ain't Eastern Standard Time. I mean that it is Eastern Standard. It's 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, it's Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to the Young Guns Boxing Club in Dallas, Texas. Yes, sir. Shout out to all the boxers in Texas, man. And for sure, Young Guns Boxing Club in Dallas, Texas. I'm up in Dallas, Texas a lot, man. I got to pass by Young Guns Boxing Club. Brothers UK in the building. What's going on, man? How you feeling? How you feeling? Make sure I didn't miss the super chat because I think I did miss the super chat. Southern T Boxing says, salute, OG. Salute to you, man. Thank you for continually watching me, man, and putting that nice little that morning message of encouragement out on Twitter. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Much love in that super chat. For now, my brother, keep the facts and truth coming out from your boy Darnell, representing Toledo, Ohio, man. Shout out Toledo, Ohio, and the man himself. Who was God dog, man? I'm having a hard time remembering who this is. Boom Boom Mancini, Ray Boom Boom Mancini. Hit the like, man. Hope the fight gets made. Yeah, absolutely. Hit the like. Hope the fight gets made. Yeah, man, get the fight made, man. Ain't nothing but a thing, man. It shouldn't be that stressful, but we'll see. Now, I'm not going to lie. I will tell you for sure, man, that so I got it on good authority. Canelo talking to Al Heyman to get out the Golden Boy promo to cross that street. Hey, man. He be smart. Why not? I mean, why not? More money for Canelo. More money for Canelo. Better fights for boxing fans. I'll take it. Whatever. So I can, for real, I might even just like forgive the computer all test. I might just like give up my stance and be like, whatever, man. If you fight Charlo, all is forgiven and forgotten for a while, at least. I'd love to see a Charlo fight, man. Love to see Canelo get in with them dudes, man. Those be some huge fights. As long as people, represent the worth of other fighters, man. If you notice just how like steady it is, how people want to diminish people's value in the press. You can get a lot of really good fights if you don't diminish the value of fighters in the press and just act like they're not good enough to fight, like all of that stuff, man. Cedric Smith said, to me, I don't think they're ready for Gary and they know it too. They don't want the fight, just going to act like it. Now that's cap. We'll see. Like there's no other way I can say that, but I want to respond to the super chat, man. We'll see. That's the ultimate of it, man. Fannon, is it me or is it looking like Haney trying to get out the fight? Nah, it doesn't look like he's trying to get out the fight at all to me. It looks like he has a lot of energy and wants to make the fight. That's what it looks like to me. Looks like Devin Haney and Team Haney really want to make the fight, but they don't trust Gary Russell Jr. wants to make the fight. So everybody, anything that's not necessarily, clearly understood becomes a point of suspicion between the two. That's what it looks like to me. Because I just look at it and be like, dude, I've not heard until I hear Gary Russell Jr. say he's not fighting. Like I listened to what he said, and I was like, okay, I'm trying not to talk about it because he's supposed to be on. So I want to let you talk about it. I really don't want to give my opinion about it. I want to hold off on giving my opinion. And let Gary say what he thinks. That's what I want to do today. So I have to, even if I start giving my thoughts on what I think it is, just slow me down because I don't want to do that, man. I want these dudes, like, If Gary's going to come and if Bill come on, it don't matter what I think. It matters what they think. You know, does Gary think that Bill really got the money? Do they believe the money's there? Is the question. If they believe the money is there, then who got the money could be a secondary consideration. You know what I mean? However, asking the question about why an agreement is written in a certain fashion and wondering why, that makes sense. But that doesn't mean that something you're going to stop over. You know what I mean? Not for that much money. Not for that much money. Why would I pass up on, $1.5 million and a chance for a WBC title just because something is written, just because Matchroom gets that last signature, right? Because that's what it seemed like based on what he said. It's like, it looks like we have to submit this together to them. If you have to submit it together to them, that seems like a teaming agreement, bit of a teaming agreement that now you have to deliver to the network. So the network could be like, hold on, man. Why isn't this from them? Why is this from us together to them? Is the money there? Because then that's just a contracting mechanism, right? That's just a contracting mechanism. Am I going to make the offer or are you going to make the offer? In this way it's written, from what I understand, it's that they're going to make the offer from Gary Russell Jr. and Devin Haney to DAZN and those guys. And Matchroom. That's what it looks like to me. And I don't think that's a big deal at all. If they have the money. And if you have a rematch clause that says, if I win, I get to pick the network the next time. I don't think that's a big deal. That's my understanding of it. See, I screwed up and told you what I thought. I don't think that's a big deal. I don't think that's anything to get up in arms about. No, and I don't think Gary Russell Jr. is getting up in arms about it. From what I understand, what they said was, hey, man, if you have the money, and if DAZN agreed to it, why are we making this? Why is this contract written where it's going towards them? And that could just be DAZN's preference. But DAZN could have already given them verbal confirmation that if they receive it, that they will accept it. And it's just that they want to take the offer to DAZN and Eddie. So Eddie gets to make the decision about whether or not they're going to accept it or not. And Eddie doesn't want to make the offer to them, I guess. But to me, that's just it might be a little bit of a pissing match, but it's not enough to. We do that all the time. We have like people send me agreements and it's like, dude, why am I writing this agreement? Why are they sending me this agreement? Like I'm the prime contractor. I'm going to be the one that you're going to sign my terms and conditions. That's how that's going to work. Okay, because I'm the big guy, you're the little guy, right? But sometimes I'll look at it and say, they're the little guy, but I like their agreement better. But if I don't like their agreement, I'll be like, nah, here, use that, because no. And then sometimes you deal with people so big that you barely got to read the agreement because you're like, I ain't got no leverage here. So, yeah, let's just make sure that I know how to get out of this. That's nothing. You know what I mean? That's nothing. The issue is, do you want to work together? Which is the whole purpose of a term sheet to begin with. You agree with if you want to work with each other. And they want to know what the structure is that they will work under. That's what Gary Russell Jr. communicated. That's what I heard him say to me. And that's what I understood because I asked a couple questions. And I wanted to make sure I understood. And if I understand, it's not a big deal. He said he wants to make the fight. But hey, man, I want to understand why you and I are partnering to deal with them. Right? It's not unreasonable, man. It's not an unreasonable question. The only question is, from the outside looking in, and these guys will talk about whatever. I'm just, fuck it, niggas running late. So show got to start. You know what I mean? I don't see an issue from either side, man. And I don't think people should really run down the street and get too excited about it. This is not that big a deal. I can't imagine that being a breaker. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody's asking for a rematch, like somebody's asking for not a rematch clause, but like he's not asking for like a catch weight or something. You know what I mean? He's not asking for a catch weight. He's not asking for, you know, something funny like that. I just don't think it's a big deal, man. No, the fight was not already signed. It was agreed to in principle. Key terms were agreed to in principle. That's my opinion. That's from what I observed. But man, dude, I'm not going to get excited about this. This is not, it's just nothing to get excited about. So, what is this? Okay. Let Gary Russell know I'm putting up 2G on Gary Russell Jr., man, for sure, man. We'll do that, man. We got 730 people in the building, man. 344 likes, man. Let's get the likes up, man. I gotta make sure he don't think that it's 12:30 Central Time. Yeah, give me 1 second, man. Super Jamal. Oh yeah. Somebody does something like that, man. Get him gone. Hold on 1 second, man. Hey, man. All right. That's them. We getting it. We working it out. All right, man. Armand said, let me see. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right. That's it. All right, cool. You guys can hear me now. The man with the plan was good, Mr. Gary Russell Jr.
Man, I'm good, man. How you feeling?
Blessed, man. Highly blessed, man. Happy to have you on my channel, man. I've been a fan for a very, very long time, man. Can't tell you, man. Love to see you. You got a lot of shit going on, though, man. You real busy dude.
Man, I'm always busy, man. You gotta be that way. Gotta be.
Yes, sir, man. So let's get into it, man, real quick, because I know Bill said he want to get on, and I'm gonna put a link in the chat but there's some things I want to talk to you about first and go through first, just to clarify. And then, at that point in time, man, hopefully Bill will be able to jump on and I'll let y'all men talk. First thing first, man, explain to me what the situation is with the Devin Haney fight. Are you going to be fighting Devin Haney, do you believe, as of right now?
That's a fight that we definitely we trying to make. I honestly believe that Bill is doing everything in his power to try to make the fight, but it got to be right. It's like I already came down off of my number. This fight is a real big fight. You know, it's definitely a bigger fight than the Javante Tank Davis or Leo Santa Cruz or something like that. You know, they jumped on something that was personal, and they turned it into something else. And I told them with them it was business. I asked for two. They said 115. Um,
I'm on mute, man. Keep talking. My bad.
yeah, your service breaking up a little bit.
This might be somebody
They
from your
said
camp,
two.
man. That was 202.
Oh yeah. Could have been. They said 1.5, and I agree. I agreed to the number. But they sent over the term sheet.
Hey, man, whoever's calling me, you got to stop, man. I got to turn my phone off. No disrespect. But if y'all from 202 trying to get to Gary, you got to get to Gary. Got to get to Gary by calling Gary. All right, man. Keep going, Gary. My bad.
Nah, I agreed to their term. I agreed to the number, but when it comes to the term sheet and everything that was sent over, it was a lot of stuff. It was a lot of gray areas in it. And once again, it's business. This is definitely a fight that we want, but it's business. This is our livelihood, and we want to make sure that you cross your T's and you dot your I's. And when we got it over, it was a lot of things in it that we didn't like, that we want to change or revise within it. One of the things was the rematch clause. I just wanted to basically put in there that when I beat fast, that when it's our turn, we will be able to fight it on we'll be able to do the rematch clause on our terms, whichever network, et cetera, et cetera. I think it was some type of issue with that. I'm not sure. I haven't heard personally about that, but that was something, that was one of the issues that I wanted in there. And if they got an issue with that, then shit, they out of the contract altogether.
So you have
Um,
you have a team of people that work with you. You're working with a team of people that are reviewing the contract for you.
I can't really hear you.
Can
Say
you
that
hear me
again.
now? Can you hear me now?
Damn. Hold on. Yeah, but
No.
it's like you're not that loud. But go ahead.
My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I mean I can hear you a little bit, but we good. Go ahead.
All right, cool. So you have a team. So you have the contracts are with your lawyers right now, and these are the people. And so you're reviewing it with the lawyers, and they're going through to rewrite and offer like some type of just clarifications. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, it wasn't actually with not just my attorney. I do have a team behind me. Like I say, Al Heyman is an advisor of mine. Once we got the sheet over, I looked at it. I sent it over to my attorney. After my attorney checked it over, we sent it over to Al. Al checked it out and he looked at it and he seen that there was some provisions in there that he would like to put in to, keep me protected, keep my best interests protected. And that's pretty much what it is.
That's what's
That's
up.
pretty much what it was. And it was crazy because in the term sheet, you normally will put in there, the network and promoter and etc. that would be hosting the fight. But in the first two lines or three lines, it already, I can't remember verbatim, but basically it was saying that they weren't even on board, that they wanted me to sign this contract, and I guess they were going to take it back and hope that at that point, hey, look, hey Eddie, well, you had to have the zone and Matchroom. Neither one of them was included in the contract at all. So this is
They
like
weren't
pretty much
named
like
in
a
it.
blank, huh?
They weren't named in the agreement. Like their names weren't
Not
on
at
it.
all. So not at all. So it's pretty much like a blank check if you ask me, because okay, I'm agreeing to fight you. What network are we competing on? Who's promoting it? Of course Haney has his own promotion company, but that's not the only thing. They still have to answer to Matchroom and the Zone.
So the
And
two
neither of
parties
these,
that were on the agreement were you and Devin Haney.
say that again.
The two parties. Who are the two people on the agreement? You and Devin Haney. If the networks weren't on it, who was
Yeah.
on it?
Just me and Haney. Just
So
me
it's
and
just an
Haney.
agreement
But they
between you and Haney. It wasn't an agreement between you, Haney, and DAZN. It was just an agreement between you and Devin Haney.
right, and that I mean, when you want to do business, that you want to do business accordingly. You want to do business correct. When we're going to compete, you want to have the promotional team that will be running it. You will want to know the network that the fight will be hosted on, or etc. None of this stuff was mentioned in it at all. So it's not like we don't want to make the fight happen. But it's certain things that we would need, for this thing to come into fruition. Realistically speaking.
Okay, cool. So hopefully you get them. Bill will have a chance to talk to you. I think I understand, Mr. Gary. I think I understand, Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Hey man, so what about Vasily Lomachenko, man? Now, if you get this fight done with if you get the fight done with Devin and you're able to beat Devin, that puts you in the position as a WBC champion at lightweight. Would you be interested in the
Fuck
franchise champ?
yeah. Hell yeah. Man, listen. People better pay attention to what's going on, man. This ain't nothing but a chess move. Ain't nobody trying to fight Devin. Don't nobody want to fight me. Cool. I'll fight Devin. He don't know what he getting himself into, but I'm gonna spank his little ass, and it's gonna put me in position where as though all I would want to do at this point, now that I'm the world champion at 135, I want to fight the franchise champion. Everybody know I won Lomachenko. Everybody know I won Lomachenko. Hey, look, I hope he win when he fights Tilifimo. And I actually like Gordo. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to beat him. I don't want nobody to beat him. He already lost to Salido. They act like that ain't happened, but it's cool.
How you think that fight will play out between Lomachenko? How do you think that fight will play out between Lomachenko um and Vasily? Like, what holes you see in Lomachenko, or do you see
Wait, say
holes
that.
in Lomachenko?
Say that again.
What holes do you see in Lomachenko? Like, what holes do you see in him, man? Why does everybody think he's so invincible, but you was able to get a split decision and knock him down? Like, what's the difference, man?
Man, listen, he's a good athlete. He's a good athlete. That's it. He's a good athlete. He was a elite level amateur fighter. He fights like a fucking amateur. If you ask me, like the basic point system, the boxing point system, how we fought in the amateurs. That's the style that he has. He has a basic style, and he just have athleticism behind it. He fought a dehydrated version of Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Lomachenko don't do nothing. I mean, and to the fans, now you can be biased or whatever, but it's just certain things that you can't argue. Lomachenko does nothing in the ring that'll make you be like, damn, what the fuck? That rewind that, do that. I gotta see that again. He doesn't really show you that real special X factor. He don't do nothing spectacular in the ring. He has the ability to get fights to win the fights, but he don't really do nothing special. He don't do nothing special. He's in the right position. He in the right position and got the right promotional team and stuff behind him, pushing him to shed light on it. I think he's overrated, just like a Terence Crawford.
Man, perfect segue. Perfect segue, man. Terence Crawford said, this dude, Bernie the Boxer. Shout out to Bernie the Boxer, man. Shout out to Bernie the Boxer. I like Bernie the Boxer. Bernie the Boxer said that, I think the offer was something like if you sparred Terence Crawford in Omaha, Nebraska, sparring Terence Crawford in Omaha, Nebraska. Do you hear that?
Sparring. Man,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me roll the windows up. First of all, they say Spawn Terence Crawford. And first of all, I just told y'all. What's the guy named Bernie?
Bernie the Boxer.
I'm not even gonna put the last part to that. But Bernie, whatever your name is, Bernie, whatever, I will come to Omaha and I'll spar you. I come to Omaha and I'll spar you, and if I beat your ass, I'll bring a term sheet down there, and Terence Crawford got to sign. Terence Crawford got to sign the term sheet that after Devin Haney, after I get finished with Devin Haney, that he got to fight me next. If how about that? Since you got something slick to say, and if you don't agree to that, then keep my name out your mouth. It's not a dick, Holmes. I promise you, you'll choke on it. I promise you. Stop this shit, man.
Bernie said it ain't a dick, dog. Ah,
That's
man, that's just
crazy.
funny as shit. Oh man, sorry, man. I'm for being unprofessional. Trying to be clean cut,
Nah,
man.
it's cool. It's cool, man. You when you dealing with a real warrior, like I tell people, energy goes nowhere. It's just transferable. So sometimes you awaken a different type of spirit within yourself because we talking. So it's all good. I
That's what's,
understand.
that's what's up, man. Hey, I want to also clarify something, man, real quick in between questions, man. What's your relationship with Batman? What's your
Man,
relationship with Batman?
that's my brother, man. We go way back. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother. I'm glad you brought that up. And Bill, that's some wild shit you did, man. Stop trying to discredit my man like that, Slim. Don't try to discredit my man, Slim. That's my brother. Me, see what happened. See, Bill, a wild dude, man. He tried to manipulate a little situation. I actually talked to Bill because once again, this was a fight that I was trying to get made once the COVID had happened. People that probably forgot about that. But Devin Haney was the first person I was trying to fight before the COVID. But I had talked to Bill and he was like, "Well, what's up with Batman? This, that, and third." I'm like, "Listen, man." He was like, "Man, is that your brother for real?" Da, 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 da. I'm like, "Man, he's not biologically my brother, but that's my brother. Man, I've known Batman since we was little kids. We've grown up together and we've matured as men. And he's a fan. He's a fan of the sport, and he's a connoisseur of the sport. He's a true connoisseur of the sport. He's a true connoisseur of the sport, and he speaks in behalf of me. I'm not one of the ones that really be out here talking. Yeah, I really just got on social media. Realistically speaking, I'm too. I'm not trying to be a social media champion. I'm a real champion. I'm one of those guys. I ain't really tripping off all of that. But because I don't talk out, I don't speak up a lot, I don't say nothing because I prefer to let my talking show through actions. You know what I'm saying? I told my brother, "Hey, bro, I need you to start getting on here and start checking some of these motherfuckers because this shit get ridiculous, and I don't have the time to be going back and forth and letting people really know what the situation is. So, bruh, go ahead and do that." What happened was Bill Haney was talking to my brother, and the term sheet he sent over to my brother. I wasn't near my brother. I was elsewhere. My brother definitely was the one that was my mouthpiece. I was talking, but when it comes to business and contract stuff, that shit come to me. That don't go to my brother. So don't try to manipulate and try to switch a situation and turn it and try to discredit him. That's crazy. Stop that shit, Bill. I told you we real men over here, man. I don't know how they move over there, man. Stop that shit.
All right, man. So we're gonna switch on to like things that people don't know about you, man. Tell me what you do in DC with the kids in DC with your programs and the things you got going on in DC, man. I think that that's something a lot of people should know that you do, man.
Yeah, I'm a product of my environment. I'm a product of my environment. When I was coming up, the real DC was Chocolate City. It was the murder capital. You know what I'm saying? We had the highest murder rate, the highest crime rate, of everything else out here. And that's what shaped me and what molded me into the individual in which that I am. A lot of my good friends and stuff, they that I knew that I went to school with, when I see them now, they're in a messed up situation. And they out here on the streets. They don't have nothing to show for anything, and they starving and they hungry. I'm one of those people that because I am a product of my environment, I want to give back. I'm in the process. I want to create these nonprofit organizations to help a lot of our men. because our men, we've been financially castrated. I want to be able to help a lot of our men be able to get jobs with these nonprofit organizations and stuff like that. And when it comes to the children, I have my own Gary Russell program. We had children from the ages of 10 to 16 years old. We got them in the gym training, and it's crazy. We had a camp. We invited like maybe like 70, 80 kids came down to our gym, and we did like I want to say a 3-day training camp, 3-day training camp with the children, and we put them through the ringer, and we weeded out. They sparred. They did everything. A lot of the stuff that I do. We put them through the works, and we only picked 13 out of the 70 or 80 something kids that we had. To represent Team Russell, and shit, the ones that we chose right now, they're currently ranked number one or number two in the nation. Some of these children, they just need a little bit of support. Even the guys that was in my neighborhood, that was the killers or the dope boys or whatever you wanted to call them. When they seen me jogging or when they seen me, them was the ones that was like, "Shorty, keep grinding, keep pushing. You do this shit for us." They see the opportunity within me that they never had. You know what I'm saying? So they live through me and I live through them. So I'm a product of my environment. You know what I'm saying? We was in DC and then we migrated to the Heights. I moved to the Capitol Heights, and you know what I'm saying? There's real men everywhere. So once I touched down there, I made my mark there too.
That's what's up, man. Now, you don't mind me asking. If you don't mind me asking, man, you talked about your melanin being your intelligence. And I also heard that you're a Moor. Can you talk to me a little bit about that, man?
Well, to be honest, that's funny you asked that. Well, melanin to the people that don't know, melanin is pigmentation. This is where we get our pigmentation from, the skin color, but it's more than just that. It's a receptor. It receives and gives off information. And some people are more in tuned and tapped into it than others. Um, that's why they say black people they say they got swag. You know, it's not our melanin gives us a we have a different access or a different form of energy. You know what I'm saying? Our melanin gives us a different energy. So we talk different, we walk different, we move different, so just embracing that, and understanding it you can call on that. You can call on your DNA, you can call on your heritage. And what was the other question you asked? Oh,
Just
you said am I more?
yeah, like people said you were more because I was like, are you a 5%er? Are you a more? Like I was trying to play, like trying to understand you, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I was in DC, so I'm like, I'm trying to like understand you, man.
Well, well, to be honest with you, this is the funny part. A lot of people just miseducated. A lot of people miseducated. Back back in the day, I want to say the Romans was in charge or whoever was back in the day. The word, instead of calling black people black, or more derogatory word nigger or something like that, they would call us more. They would call us Moors, and all black people are Moors. That was just a name for black people back in the day. What they did was they tried to make people think that our ancestors, the same blood that runs through our veins right now, was different people than we are. That we're disconnected. We're not the same individuals, and so they called those people Moors, but they changed the name and called us black. So it's not a thing of me being Moors. All black people are Moors. Yeah, all black people are
There you
Moors.
go, bro.
And, and, and one of the reasons for that is because when back in the day in ancient history, when you look at Moors, it was more of a thing of intelligence. It was a more of them having a heightened sense of awareness of certain things that the average person wouldn't be aware of, or be able to understand. That's what Moors were. Even when you look at any of the old kings, the old pictures or anything like that, it was always a black person that was there with these garments or whatever, because we were the one who created everything. We create everything. Everybody heard the saying, old thing heaven for 7-Eleven.
No, what was that?
You ever heard the saying, old thing heaven for 7-Eleven?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Well, that term was because in the year 1711, black people, we brought in civilization. We brought in civilization. We taught other cultures, other people. We went into their countries and raised sidewalks and made running waters and taught them, okay, no, you're not supposed to sleep with your cows and sheep. You're supposed to, we created corrals, we created street lights and stuff like that. So we were always associated to intelligence, and the word more was just a name that they called us. So nowadays in nowadays society, they try to disassociate black people by calling us black or whatever they want to call us, and say that we're not Moors. That was just the name that they used for black people back in the day.
Thank you very much, man. Now on to a much, I just need to understand that. That was a personal one. Mikey Garcia, dog, act like you don't know who you are, man. What's good with Mikey Garcia, man?
Listen, that's another one. That's another one. That's another one, man. How you gonna talk? Then you gonna talk shit about me trying to say I'm moving up and all of that. You don't know who I am. First of all, if I beat man, look, if they like make this fight and this contract come through correct, and I beat Shorty little ass, Mikey was one of the ones who really campaigned at 35, right?
Yep.
Cool. When Mikey jumped up in weight, he got his ass beat. Mikey got his ass beat when he fought Earl. Mikey got his ass beat when he fought. Man, listen. Y'all don't say shit about me, Mikey. You got your ass beat when you fought Earl. You survived for 12 fucking rounds. You survived. You did everything in your power not to get stopped. Your corner was thinking about stopping it. See, the difference between me and you, I'm that type of guy that I wouldn't have tried to survive. I would have been doing everything in my power trying to knock him the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? If he would have clipped me, then fuck it. He would have had to knock me the fuck out, because I was going to be trying to get him the fuck out of there. I wasn't going to try to survive. You're going to have to take me out on my shield. I'm one of those type of men. Stop this shit, Mikey. When I beat Shorty ass, you can definitely get it since you don't know who I am. Stop this shit, man. Y'all dudes wild as shit. And you slow as fuck. I will beat these. Hey, Mikey, I will beat the shit out of you. You slow as shit. What you think you're going to try to do? What, time me? You going to try to time me? That shit not going to work. What, you think you too big and you just going to come forward and just start throwing hard punches? That shit not going to work. I'm going to start finding shit right in between all that shit, Mikey. By the 5th, 6th round, your eye get the busting all open. Your shit swole all up. I'm touching you at will. You slow, you flat-footed as fuck. Stop this shit. I will beat your ass, Mikey. Keep my name out your mouth, man. It don't even matter if you keep my name out your mouth now, because if we get this contract situated, I'm gonna spank Shorty. And if they not trying to give me Lomachenko, you can get it.
All right, man. I'm about to put this link in for Bill. If somebody can get Bill, because I had to turn my phone off because I was getting a call from 202 and I ain't about to answer the phone from 202 if I don't recognize it in the middle of an interview. So there it is. The link's in there for you, Bill Haney. Somebody let Bill Haney know that it's there. We got like 1,600 people in the chat. So, and by the way, man, y'all know who the fuck Gary Russell Jr. is. God dog, man. Man, I don't know if you can hear me, man, but y'all know who Gary Russell Jr. is, man. Stop acting like you know who that man is and fight that man. Crazy, man. And they don't want to say something, man. I'm going to say something.
So, hey, look.
Let me say something. Hey, look, they told me not to say this, man, but I'm going to say this. Dog, Josh Warrington, the fuck is wrong with you, man? You got him looking like a hoe. Dude, this dude trying to go up to 147 and you won't fight him at 126, man. Y'all UK dudes looking soft as shit. I'm sorry, that's my personal commercial.
Hey, look, I told you, man, this energy rub off on people from time to time, man. It's cool. It's cool. It's
Hey man, that's
cool.
what's up. Hey, so here's the question, man. No, while we wait on Bill, you sparred Chop Corley and Sean Bay Mitchell. Were you and when you were young in DC? Like who are the
Nah,
pros?
I ain't there work with Sean Bay.
Who'd you work with, man?
I
Out
did
of
work
DC?
with Chop though. I did work with Chop.
So that's
I worked with Chop and I worked with Lamont Bay Pearson when he was a champion too.
yeah. A lot of people don't know how good, man, how good DC is, man, in boxing, man. And y'all, anyway, man, y'all, I'm waiting on Bill, man. Let me try to call this phone, man, and get to Bill because I know everybody had a busy day, man. Y'all hit that like, man. Put some questions in there for next couple questions. I'm gonna ask straight to from y'all to oh, Defoe said Mark Too Sharp Johnson. Is Mark Too Sharp Johnson from DC?
Yeah, Mark from the city. Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. We had a lot of people from the city, but ain't nobody did this shit like me, Mark, and Ray Leonard. Ain't nobody did this shit like me, Mark, and Ray Leonard.
Ray from Maryland. So you saying that you
Well,
talking
he
about
from
like
well, we be considered the DMV, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. But he Palmer Pop, he Palmer Pop. You know what I'm saying? Palmer Park, that's right around the corner.
my man Gary Booker says stop giving up TMI, Gary. Someone is going to figure out that you got something going on. Terrence, no, that's why he only talking. You got that?
Man, it be like that sometimes, man. Hey, look, real recognize real, and man, sometimes the fake recognize it too.
Yeah, it can be, man. We got him coming in here, man. So Terence Crawford, man. How do you think Terence Crawford like stacks up really against the welterweights, the rest of the welterweights, man? Like the Sean Porter, because Sean Porter called out Terence Crawford too.
Hey, see, this is my thing. People, man. I don't know. I don't know how Terrence got in front. How they gonna make him pound for pound over top of a Keith Thurman, over top of a Sean Porter, and a Earl Spence. I don't know how they would put him in front of either of them. I think Sean, that'd be man. Look, I think Sean will be in his ass.
Think Sean get him?
Man, I think Sean will be in his ass, and it's clear that he got chin problems. Every time he get touched, boy, every time he get touched, he just like get buckled or something. He got dropped this last fight for real, for real. They ain't call it a drop.
There you go. I'm gonna call Bill. I'm calling Bill right now, man. I think I said 12. I think I said 12:30. I might be like 6 minutes early for him though. But I know we got like dang near 2,000 people in here, man. So I want to see if we can get y'all rapping about this, man to man. I can get out the middle.
I mean, he the one that's middleman, and we need to get up with the zone and match him.
Not answering. Oh, he didn't answer. He didn't answer. So hopefully we'll keep it going for a little while, man. Because he definitely said he wanted to come on, man.
I mean, it is what it is. Bill,
Yeah.
man, Bill got my number personally, just like I got his.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, let's move the interview on, man, real quick, man. And just is it nah. See, yeah, because like these guys, Gary Russell Jr. turns down Devin Haney fight, man. Like that's what I wanted to like talk to you about, man. There's a bunch of videos out there.
Ain't nobody turned down the fight.
Did you
Ain't
turn down
nobody
the
turned
fight?
the fight down. People just, you got fans that don't understand the concept of business. It's a business. You know, it's certain stipulations that's in the contract that binds people outside of the fight and etc. So nah, it's certain shit that we don't want in the contract, and it's certain stuff that we do. It's simple as that.
They say somebody say Bill. Man, this is yeah.
You
Bill
say
got no
somebody say
problem
what?
when it's bad, man. I said, nothing, man. Nothing. I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Somebody they said he on fight hype. He might be on fight hype right now, man. I don't know. Dre's Finest says, salute Fannon. DMV is on deck. Salute homie Gary Russell Jr. DC is on deck. You dig? We stud up for DC. You dig, Fannon, my brother, my HU brother, LDBC family. Yeah, man. DC's shit, man. But we got to get these dudes out here, man, because DC and California need to make some money together. So,
Man, I know, man. I mean, like I say,
money.
I'm a product of my environment. You know, people keep talking about me willing to jump up multiple weight divisions and etc. I'm a real competitor. I want to challenge myself to be better. I want to challenge myself to be greater. You know what I'm saying? I'm the longest reigning champion.
Got the link? All right, jump on the link. Oh, and this I did. I'll send it to you on this one again. All right, hold on one second. All right. All right, that's Bill. Hold on one second. Yeah. All right, he called me for 2 numbers. He might not have got it on the first link. All right, so he should have it now because I sent it to both his numbers. He had 2 numbers. Y'all rich dudes, man. Y'all rich dudes keep a lot of fucking phones, man. You rich nigga got private numbers, all kind of shit, man. Gary, man, I'm happy you getting your shine, though, man. Here's Bill right here, man. But hey, look, right before I bring Bill on, man, dog, you deserve it, man. Because this is some horse shit that these dudes not fucking fighting you, man. Just straight up horse. That's horse shit. But I'm gonna bring Bill on. I'm gonna step off. So y'all got to do y'all, okay? Yeah. Cool. All right, man. I'll get to the super chats later, man. Hey, welcome to the conversation between Bill Haney and Gary Russell Jr.
Hey. Top of the afternoon to you, G.
I was about to say, nigga, you know it ain't goddamn morning.
That's why I had to, anytime with you, I got to come correct, G. And that's all I ever did. It's always been the utmost respect to you and your family for what y'all have accomplished in the sport. Let me take off my glasses, excuse me. You know what I mean, for the shades. It's always.
Oh shit! Oh, there you go. Damn, I can't hear you. You breaking up, Bill. You breaking up. I couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I said, my phone is a hotline, but when I'm on here with you, it's ringing off the hook. So listen,
man, I know.
Listen, don't call me, don't text me. You know what I mean? Give me some time with G for a minute.
Oh man.
Now, when I came and talked to you, respectfully as a boss before Dev was even world champion. And I told you it was some money over here, some real money, because the misconception that it was fake money, that the money wasn't real. And even with negotiations with the Canelo shit, now the DAZN money ain't real. It's always this misconception. And initially when I come to talk to you, I said, well, as a boss, I said, man, I'm gonna move out the way and let you talk. You said, man, okay, man. And I put you right with Eddie to do your thing. I didn't want no cut. I didn't want no nothing. I just wanted that DMV love. You feel me? Now, fast forward to a cat out of DC, one of your very own that I got respect. Asked me about G. Russ. And it's G. Russ and Devin. I said, shit, the truth. I have to tell the truth. And he from DC. I couldn't tell the nigga shut up. I think it's DC Mike or something like that. It's a reputable dude, a family, part of the family. You know what I'm saying? The reporter that you heard that I was talking slick when you said I was talking slick out the mouth.
Wait, say that again?
The reporter that you mentioned that I was talking slick out the mouth to when I said that Devin is and you would make a good fight.
Okay,
And then you said Shorty might have bit off more than he can chew because the daddy is running his mouth. Right. But what I'm saying, you know what I mean? I'm banging this side over here to the fullest, like everybody in the Russell family is banging that side. You dig? when the guy get at me, I tell him the truth. I didn't say you was no bum. And I said, man, that'll be a good motherfucking fight. And what you did out of respect back, you said Shorty might have bit off more than he can chew. You didn't say Shorty done bit off more than he can chew. So I knew that it could be a realistic possibility of you respecting the situation enough, and it might happen later on. You dig? And now listen, I know the numbers that we talked about out of respect. When you told me I didn't come back, the numbers wasn't there. The numbers wasn't there. So
hey, but look, all right, so look.
No, when you talk, okay, just give me 1 second, G, so we can just tell the chronological. And if the order of things don't make sense, then by all means, when you get a chance to speak, then just let me know where I misstepped at. Okay, so when things didn't work with you and Eddie and talking, me and you talked once again for the second time about Eddie coming to the plate and putting something down. You know what I mean? And out of respect for you, your number that you said, and out of respect for them, I just let things be where it was going to be. I didn't disrespect you and come back and say what you're worth. No. I didn't come back and say,
Hold on, Bill. You did a lot of talking. You gotta let me stop you in one second. I hear everything you saying.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, with that being said, on some man shit, if that was the case, you should at least came back to me and been like, hey, look, G, man, that number for real, that motherfucker, I don't got this shit, man. They ain't gonna we ain't hit nothing.
Yeah, but listen, let me tell you, a man doesn't need to introduce himself. You know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna feel it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no female shit with me. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that with all due respect, if we can get back
I know people move.
I presented it the best way I could, G, with all respect.
No, I get it. This with
it wasn't no bullshit. But so you
I didn't say that it was no bullshit, Bill.
Back. No, listen. When you clap back, you said, I never got back at you. I took it on the chin and I said, you know what?
Because you didn't.
I didn't.
Because you did.
Keep it real, I didn't.
All right.
I didn't.
And that was my only issue.
Okay, and my only issue is nor did I ever say the number that you said for it to happen either.
No, but look, Bill, if that was the case, that's the art of negotiation. If that number wasn't right, you could at least been like, gee, man, that number wasn't right, man. That shit was a little too high or something. And then I would have been like, all right, well, what you think? You never gave me the option. Okay, I never knew nothing.
How about this? The number was 0. They wasn't interested.
You could have came back to me and told me, well, gee, man, look, they ain't interested in that shit. I would have understood that. And guess what? I wouldn't have said Shorty was.
Why? Can I tell you why? But I told you first. I said, bro, out of respect for you and everybody, I said, why don't you ask Al first? I said, I'm not about to send you no offer first. I said, with you and the great Al Heyman, you and him, I said, y'all send it over. And then we'll show up.
Well, I just got off the phone I talked to Al. And to be honest with you, I mean, that was something that I definitely proposed to him, and he's supposed to get back with me. He's supposed to get back with me.
But when you came back, you said Al ain't interested. Al ain't messing with it.
What Al said was.
But before you to reiterate what you said before, so I can properly present what my ears heard. You said was. Al was not messing with it. He's not interested. Devin is the champion. You are the challenger, and I should be putting up the money, right? Eddie and them, what's up with it? You and Bill, you know what I'm saying? You got till Friday. And then I said, come on, G. I said, keeping it real, niggas like us, we don't. If it's 96 hours, we're gonna show back up in 24. I'm out that East Oakland, California, man. I'm not playing.
Yeah, I know you be off your little.
People looking at you. All your people is looking.
You be off your slick talking shit, man. We be keeping this shit just straightforward over here.
My people understand my slickness like your people understand yours.
When mine's not slick. Mine's straightforward. Okay. Mine's straight to the point,
okay.
Bill.
Well, I don't understand what Shorty mean on this end. What does Shorty mean?
Man, like he a little nigga, like he little, like he a youngin'.
Okay, see, then that's slick. Is that a good or a bad phrase? Because I don't know. Does that mean
I
Shorty is
mean, it depends. It depends on how you translate it. I don't say it's slick. I don't say it as derogatory. You know what I'm saying? That's just a slang and that's a terminology which that we use
so that's
for
not
young
slick?
for young.
That's not talking slick.
Yeah, nah, I ain't talking slick when I say shorty. If shit,
What's
and
it?
look, sometimes we see a female over this motherfucker, we like, damn, shorty, child, like bad. You see a female over here, damn, shorty, bad. Or if it's
Yeah.
a little youngin' out here, be like, man, shorty need to chill the fuck out. You need to stop doing what the fuck you doing. Nah, so
Well,
that's not that's just a
only
that's just
see
the bridge
only okay. Well,
between
see. Now
slang.
that's the misunderstanding over here because they not bad till they say something to us over here. We don't say all that. Shorty is bad and all that shit. She bad when she say we bad.
See, there you go talking that slick shit. Man, listen, look, I ain't really here for all that right there.
I mean,
With the
I'm
situation, listen, babe, I'm about to tell you what it is because I'm about to get off the motherfucking line.
of course
But
you are. Of course you are. Because listen,
yeah, of course I am. I don't got time. I don't
you
got
went to,
time to be
no,
wasting my time.
you went to cake. No.
But listen,
Listen. I brought everything to you. I brought everything to you. Now, Mr. Gary Russell, with all due respect, you are 100% a bad dude at 126. You are lying. You've been
I'm a
around.
bad motherfucker with any
Listen,
weight class I campaign in.
okay, okay. You've not.
I'm trying to prove it to the world on your son.
Okay,
I'm trying to prove it to the world on your son. I'm trying to get the terms so we can
okay.
make this contract work.
All right, can we just not have any slick talk or not have any disrespect, and can we just talk for just a second without you getting off the phone? Because I told you I have utmost respect for your family. You know what I'm saying?
I get it.
But
I
what I'm
get
saying
it.
is, but when you
So look, give me a second real quick. Let me tell you this. I want to do this. I'm gonna put this out here.
absolutely,
I don't appreciate you trying to discredit my brother. You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation and I talked to you. You know what I'm
what did you
saying? And
tell
I
me? You
told
told me he was a fan.
no, I told you that he was a fan of the sport. I
No,
said
you
he's a
said
fan of the
no,
sport.
no.
I'm gonna tell you what I said. Come on,
Okay,
Bill.
go ahead. All right, go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
I told
Pardon
you. I said you say is he your biological? I said he's not my biological brother, but this is my brother. I've known this guy for years. And we've grown up from children to men now. He's a fan of the sport and he's a connoisseur of the sport. I'm not the type of person that really be on social media like that. I mean, I just really got on this jump. I don't be on there like that. So
me.
I told my brother, I don't mind you being my mouthpiece and going to talk and going to bat for me because there's a lot of stuff that's going on that if I really seen it or knew about it, I would address it. And I know my brother would address it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just what it was. And when that came about, you took it amongst yourself to send the joint over to him. The only issue was the fact that you wasn't supposed to anything dealing with business. That shit got to come to me. That's why I was like, well, I ain't never get it through the email. You sent it to my brother. I wasn't nowhere near my brother. I just ain't think it was cool for you to try to discredit him. You know what I'm saying? Be like, man, you ain't this real brother. You ain't this. That's my brother. That's my brother, and I love him dearly. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't cool. But to
Y'all
be
got the
honest
same
with you, Bill,
last name. Y'all got the
we
same
gonna make
last name. Y'all got the same last name.
Bill. I just told you that we are not. Come on, Bill. Stop this shit,
That's
man.
not what you. All right, listen. Now, can I
No,
speak?
no. I just told you that.
Okay, can I speak?
I
Y'all
just
not
told you. I
biological.
said he is not my biological brother.
Last night he
But
just said he
that's
was. Last night he just
what.
said he. Last night he just said he was your biological brother. He got the
Man,
same.
listen, I don't look, I don't know about none of that. I'm telling you what the situation is. You can't just because he's talking, he's my mouthpiece.
He's,
Every
listen, man.
I'm the
Can
one that's talking right now.
I talk for a second? Then can
Yeah.
I just talk? Okay. Now back to the chronological order of things and what happened because they got to be with respect. And I said if I'm saying the wrong thing, then by all means point it out. Okay.
All right.
All right. So after you and Eddie, you know what I'm saying, had y'all discussion or y'all did whatever and y'all decided what the number. After me and you, after I so uh um inappropriately didn't get back to you with what they was talking about, right? Because they felt when I said they said zero, they felt that we need to be in there with a 135 pounder. You know what I mean? They felt that we needed to be in
I'm a
there with,
135 pounder.
I know, they
What's
felt
up,
that
bro?
They need to.
What's up, man?
We needed to be in
Nah,
there.
listen. Nah, let me say one thing, Bill.
Man, can we talk, man? Can we
All right,
just
y'all
talk?
can talk.
We
Y'all can talk. I don't want to argue with you or nothing, so I don't want to argue with you. I
Can we
just
talk?
wanted to say one thing. I just
man,
want to say one thing.
man, no, please, brother. Let me and him talk for just a second, brother. Please,
Brother, let me
please.
say one thing.
I bet.
All
right, listen. All right, listen, bro. If it wasn't for me, this shit wouldn't even be happening.
Fanon, can you give me a second, Fanon?
Man, go ahead.
You know what time it is, man. I got
man's brother off the stream. Hey, Gary, what you want to do, man? You want it to be you too? I'm not gonna put the dude off the stream without Gary, man.
Listen,
I can't do it.
Look, this what I'm about to do.
DMV know what time it is. I got family. I got love. We only did it because we wanted respect from DMV.
Hold on one second. Hold on. Pause.
Hey, man, I'm out, man.
Hey, pause.
I'm out because I
Pause
definitely ain't gonna disrespect nobody
Pause
from
for a second,
the Gary
man.
Russell family. I'm not gonna disrespect nobody from the DMV. Period. I stand out. I'm gone, man. Hey, listen, G Russ. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, my dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look.
You know what I'm saying? Salute.
You gonna get a call from me?
No. We're not gonna do this, brother. We're not gonna do. We black. We got families. You know what I'm saying? But listen, Devin is at 135. Devin, we looking for Lomachenko. We looking for the winner of Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. I know you got some shit on your mind. You know what I mean? With whatever that you're gonna do, that your next move. Your next move is not Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Because Devin Haney, we got a November 7th date.
Well, y'all hear from the horse's mouth. We over here trying to make the fight. We just trying to get the particulars in the contract. He just said we not getting Devin.
Huh?
You just said so we not getting that. So you said, are you telling me that you're not making the fight? Is that what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is we don't have nobody but you.
So man, look.
I mean,
we gonna make
no.
Hey, Bill.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Batman, you cool?
Man, listen.
You cool?
Listen to the fans. We try and make the fight. We about to get the rest of this contract situated, and we sending it back over. You know, we sending it back over. Y'all just heard him say that he don't want to do it or something like that. I don't know. That was just weird. That something just weird just happened. I don't know. But I mean, it is what it is, man. There's some bullshit in the game, man. I'm smelling something funny. Man, I'm about to go get to.
Bill's phone just blew up or something.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool.
Look, man,
like
hey,
I say,
can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Dude, you was about to say about right before he asked you about your brother that you was going to make the fight. You said you were still going to make the fight, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm still trying to make the fight.
Right. So
I'm still trying to make the fight. Y'all see, he's the one. His father was the first one who trying to pull out. I'm trying to make the fight. I just wanted the particulars to be right. That's it. That's all.
So you still trying to make the fight? Go ahead, Batman.
Fuck yeah.
Listen, this is what I wanted to say, dog. His father raised me, dog. His father showed me everything I know, dog. So that's my biological father, dog. Everything I know.
I'm here. Check this out. No, we don't listen. Listen, let me tell you this. There's no way to have an opponent to be serious if you're telling people you're fighting Gary Russell. We don't have nobody but you for November 7th. And we counting on this money, man. Don't let us down, G. Man, all this the pandemic and everything, man. We need this money.
First and foremost,
we need this money, bro.
First and foremost, the date wouldn't be November 7th because that's about 6 weeks away. Y'all already had a date. Y'all already had. So what?
I ain't disrespecting.
That's not that the date wouldn't be November 7th. We try and make it in December. We need at least a real camp is 8 weeks. Y'all talking November 7th. That's
so I've been texting you. I got the text message. I've been texting you saying what day you want. I keep texting you saying what day you want.
All right. Well, like I say, we getting the particulars in the contract, and we gonna send it over. We trying to make the fight. Don't make it seem like we not trying to make the fight, Bill.
Nothing about you made it seem like you talking about you discrediting me like I'm like I would ever.
No. I'm not discrediting you.
G, I'm not gonna never send nothing wrong to you, bro. I'm saying I done been.
Nah, I'm not discrediting
You
you.
gonna tell? Wait, so you gonna tell Dirt? You gonna tell Bone? You gonna tell all them niggas, thoroughbred niggas in the city that I would send some fake shit to you, cuzzo?
Who the fuck is them niggas? Who?
Some thoroughbred niggas in the city of Baltimore and DC. Two reputable niggas.
Hey, well, I personally don't know them guys. I don't know why
So
you
we don't
bring
fuck.
other people in it.
What? So we ain't representing the streets. We ain't no street. I mean, we ain't got nothing to do with thoroughbred. Our word. You saying being a man, but our word ain't shit in the streets.
Oh, our word definitely street. I just said I don't know the people that you name.
Well, you name
I don't
somebody.
know the people.
You name somebody in the streets. I want their respect out of there, and I would never do no disrespectful shit to nobody in the DMV, you included, bruh.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. That's all I'm saying.
I
All I'm
appreciate it.
saying, fam. That's it.
I'm just saying it's different level. It's different level men out this motherfucker. I feel you though, Bill.
Yeah.
We try and make this shit happen.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get back to doing that. And if there's anything
Yeah.
on this side that you need, bruh, you feel me? It's gonna be your way, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Period. And that's all I told you. And if it ain't right on this end that way, then let's go do it with Al. Let Al put it up then.
And
Let
I told
Al
to
run the
Al.
whole show.
Did I just not tell you? I talked to Al. He's supposed to be getting back with me today.
All right. What, man, all respect to Al, the great Al Haney, man. Thank you, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what I told you guys in the first place. Hey, Batman.
That's what I was trying to tell you last night. I was telling you let's talk.
I swear to God, my daughter, though, he told me that, though. He said that he was a fan and he's been knowing you. Listen, wait a minute, hold on. He said fan, and he been knowing you for a long time. He got a lot of respect for you. Don't send you the business, but that ain't my real brother. Then I came back to you and listen, and I said to you, I said, well, bro, because I said maybe I'm sending it to the wrong person because you emailed me on his business. You don't want.
I emailed you. Listen, I emailed you to tell you that Al Heyman was not messing with it. That's what I emailed.
So when he told me to email the contract back, I emailed it back to his
No,
brother.
but I sent you my Bill. I gave you from my phone.
Both of them. I sent to both of them.
No, I know, but no, you sent it. You sent it to mine's after the fact.
I got the email. I got the receipt.
Hey, Bill, for real, that's neither here or there, Bill. That's neither here or there. We try and make this fight happen.
Hey, real quick,
all right, listen,
we try and make this fight happen, Bill. That's neither here or there.
1 second, man. 1 second. Hey, Batman, is there something you want to say so that I can move me and you off the screen? Because
people keep calling. People keep calling me.
You good?
All right, I'm good. Let me
tell my family
right quick.
Let me tell my family first. Let me tell my family. Stop calling me because you're going to see with Batman on there. Everybody want to start calling me. Then my phone start messing up. Man, I'm telling my family, listen, I love y'all. Listen, me and G, we've been talking. We got respect for each other. This is a sport, and we entertain the fans. And some of the fans that we hold near and dear to us, the community that we hold near and dear to us, we share. We share, man. That's it, man. You feel me? So he's the longest reigning champion for sure, and he don't get that credit. People don't talk about it. You see what I'm saying? And Devin is the youngest world champion, and people don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So when I would never get in your business. So when I seen you as a man in the Kell Brook, Terence Crawford business, right? Now, Devin didn't take it personal, but I took it personal as in business that you would come back to the media instead of coming back to me and you got my number to tell me what's the number?
What?
You know what I mean? No, you to call me and say, you got my text to say, hey, B, you never came back to me with that number. What is that number? What's the number that you wanted? You see what I'm saying? You just went to the media on me. So then,
hey, Bill, come on, man. Come on, Bill.
Wait.
You never responded from when we originally talked, Bill. You can't stop that shit. You can't manipulate and spend some shit on me, Bill.
Listen, we got all the texts, we got all the emails, we got all that, bro.
Listen, Bill, look.
We got our conversation being recorded right now, bro.
Bill, listen. We try and make this fight, man. Ain't nobody trying to fight your son. Ain't nobody trying to fight me. We doing everything in our power to make the fight. We just want the proper particulars in it because your son is protected on his end. and we want the proper particulars in it to
Okay,
protect
can I
myself
ask you
as well.
this?
That's it. That's all.
Can I ask you this though? Based on what you said when you went on the live, did I send it back just the way you said on the live? Everything that you said on the live in there, did I add anything or take anything out?
No. You put in the figure in which that was on the live, but you
What else? Did I
also
put
put
all the rest
stuff
of
in there.
Did I put all the rest of the stuff in there?
What was all the rest of the stuff?
No particulars.
You talking about the rematch and stuff like that?
Yeah, no particulars, no stipulations, no sign to nobody, no none of that shit.
Nah.
Right?
It was stuff that was binding me. It was stuff in the contract that was obligating me and bind. Oh shit.
It's no rematch clause in there. G. It's no G. Hey G, it ain't no rematch clause in the paperwork for either one
He
of
said he
y'all.
going to get the paperwork or something.
I said there ain't no rematch clause in there for in the paperwork for neither one of them.
I just missed it though. Where'd Gary go? Do you know where Gary went, Bill?
I'm saying he could win, and he can go on with his life. Ain't no rematch clause in there.
Bad man. We waiting for Gary to get back, man.
Nah, I'm trying to say, Bill, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't even got to fight.
Huh?
I was the one campaigning for him to fight your little brother.
Listen.
Me.
Listen, Gary asked that it be a rematch clause in there.
No, I ain't talking about that. Listen, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about at the beginning. I'm talking about when y'all try to go after Gamboa. That's when he went in the media. And said something. When y'all came with another opponent.
Listen, I think you're doing a great job, man. All respect, man, to y'all and Al Heyman and everybody. You know what I'm saying? But listen, the only thing that I was just saying is on this West Coast, you know, we very protective about our brand and who we are and what we do and what we stand on as well. Like y'all, you dig what I'm saying? So if it's any misconfusion, you know what I mean? Only thing that we said is that Devin is the baddest motherfucker at 135. We never said nothing about.
We not saying he not. We not saying he not. We ain't even met 135 yet. So we about to come up there.
I said no disrespect, man. Listen, there's no disrespect. Everybody just get back to because you get back. Listen, y'all get back to the Gary Russell show. You know what I'm saying? The Gary Russell show, and let Devin get back to the Devin Haney show. You know what I'm saying?
No, we got a lot of people interested in this. We got a lot of people interested in it. Now Al is real interested in this fight now.
Hey, listen.
So don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Hey, let me tell you, bro.
I was trying to talk to you last night privately. To tell you what was going on.
But what I'm saying
but you ain't want to hear it.
Okay, Batman, can you tell me this though? Can you just understand this though? And out of respect, this is business. Okay, so Al is interested, the great Al, and I understand. I said, bro, if Al interested, you know what I'm saying, and he do it and he want to do it, that's cool. But right now, what I'm saying is, Batman, I got somebody that already put up the money.
But listen,
you know what I'm saying?
On the contract, he was saying on the contract, it ain't have match room at the zone.
What do you mean?
Y'all names supposed to be?
What you mean? Listen,
you gotta talk to him. The lawyer say.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. You tell the lawyer because he made the statement about that. This is DHP agreeing to. Listen, this is DHP agreeing to put up their entire purse to pay Mr. Gary Russell to show up. I told you we're taking the money. Listen, we're taking the money. We're paying for it.
Y'all paying for it, but now y'all ain't got to pay for it. Al Heyman tried. Listen. We made this. Me and you made this. Listen
to what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Listen to what I'm saying is. Listen.
Go ahead.
But the people that are going to pay us and putting the money up, where we get a nice chunk of change on the end, right? Listen, it's talking about paying us some more. Listen, they talking about paying us some more money after this, though. A real nice chunk.
But y'all getting the lump sum after the
I just need to get Gary in the ring. That's what I need to do. That's my whole job.
That's what I'm saying.
My whole job today is to get Gary in the ring. That's my only assignment.
Yeah, we getting a flat fee. Y'all getting something behind. Y'all getting y'all 1.5.
Not no behind. We're going to be able to fight again, man, and get
and get
some more money.
I understand it. But listen, we getting a flat fee, and y'all getting extra money.
No, we're not getting
extra money.
That means that we're still in business. If we lose, we're out of business.
No, what I'm saying is I understand it.
No, bro. We're not like no long contracted out fucking fighter. We're in agreement as a co-promotional agreement. We win, we keep on fighting. We lose, nigga, we in the unemployment line.
Well, so won't you just let Al throw it, and we can put it on pay-per-view?
Man, I can't let Al do it after he done refused it. And y'all saying what's wrong with the situation it is now? Just tell me what's wrong.
I mean, because he's saying their name ain't on the Pacific of the contract. Okay, that's what he's saying.
Listen,
that's what he's saying.
What name do you want on the contract? Because it's not a contract, it's a term sheet. Huh? It's not a contract, it's a term sheet.
He's frozen. But I think he meant term sheet.
Yeah, that's all. Hey, Fannon, you're an attorney and you're an LDBC attorney, respected attorney. Hey.
I can't give I can't give no professional. I'm just a bystander.
Well,
in this mug, y'all got attorneys on deck.
Do you know what a term sheet is, Fannon?
Yes, I know what a term sheet is.
Okay,
but so you don't want to ask me that question. Right, I already swore. I swore I was not going to do. I can't do that.
Okay,
I can't do it. Just wait for him to get back on and talk to Batman.
Okay, at the end of the day, no one's attorneys. This is what we're doing. The attorneys should talk. The attorneys on both sides should talk. We don't need to talk.
Okay.
But we need to tell the people that it's the attorneys that's working it out and not us, that we don't want to fight.
Okay.
Because don't put Devin as no motherfucking duck.
We not put Devin as a duck.
We never put y'all on the duck tree. We never put y'all on the duck tree, man.
He did. Devin doing that now.
That was after. That was after.
No, Devin doing that now.
That was after. Now. Yeah, but that's because that was after.
He's doing it now.
Yeah, because he's doing it now. Because listen, let me tell you why. Because the young nigga said, "Man, Dad, put up every." No, listen.
Go ahead.
Do whatever we got to do to make this fight happen. You feel me? Now listen, that meant Batman. That mean everything that you use, everything, your money, your leverage, your credibility, everything, you just put it all on the line. And I had already asked him. I said to him,
now we ain't got to do it. Now we ain't got to do it. We can sit back and get cash.
We didn't give our word. Y'all told us to go with it.
Yeah, but y'all, no. The zone said they had the backing.
Let me tell you what you made me do.
What I made you do?
You made me do this then. When y'all told me that the big homie wasn't interested, I'm like, damn. Big homie? Al Heyman.
Yeah, he wasn't.
I know. That's what Batman. Hold on. Let me talk, Batman. So that's what threw me off with the brand. As much work as me and you then did. I'm like, and me and you selling it. And I'm like, and you that family, you with the Russell family, and I'm with the Haneys, and it's the pandemic, and bad as we need some motherfucking money around this motherfucker, talking about some millions, nigga, we done talked so many times on the phone. And that's why I was telling, bruh, I was like, tell the people, this shit is real money. This shit everybody else be talking, this shit is real money for your family and mine. You see what I'm saying? So it's worth the effort. It's worth the effort to keep saying we're gonna talk, we're gonna fight. It's worth the effort. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah, I feel it. But now, Bill, now listen to me. Now listen to me. Now we got an opportunity to go over to Al Heyman. We either can fight on national TV, Channel Fox,
Not
Channel.
disrespect the
Listen,
great Al Heyman.
can
Tell
I
him
can
to call. Tell
all
Al
right?
to. I'm not going to.
Can you listen?
Listen,
Can you
let me
listen?
tell you this. Let me tell you one thing about Al Heyman is if y'all talking about being with Al Heyman, then we talking too much. Just have
All
Al
right,
call.
cool. All right, then we're gonna have Al call.
I'm gone.
We're gonna have
Peace.
Al call you. All
Peace.
right, peace out.
All right, man. That was fun.
Man,
so,
but we can
Al Heyman, so
like,
you gonna see if Al Heyman can try to buy the fight?
yeah, most definitely.
That's what it comes down to.
That's what it
Al
comes
Heyman
down
trying
to.
to buy the fight. There's a lot of
y'all. The LDBC made this fight one of the hottest fights in the fucking world, man. The LDBC did this. Us coming on y'all platform, y'all made this one of the hottest fights in the world. The Zone Poster picked it up. They gave us their thumbs up. But the next day, after they gave us the thumbs up, what happened? What happened? Canelo is suing them for $280 million. They took their fights down. Come on, man. They took their fights down. So you know they ain't got no money to pay us. Now, the great Al Heyman see the opportunity that the LDBC done made, which y'all need to get paid for promotional fees. When the fight go on, they need to get an LDBC promotional fees. Y'all the ones made this. So just when the last time since Floyd and Berto, I guess. The last two black fighters that really fought.
So let me get this right, man. So you telling me and everybody listening, all right? And I had to do this multiple times, man, because when you're talking to cats, I want you to know, now you know Gary Russell Jr. did black backflips to let you know that this is Gary Russell Jr. you talking to. Okay? So if there's a possibility, so this is people asking who I think is capping. I don't think anybody's capping. I think if you have a situation right here. Now, if people rub your face, I ain't doing that. Anyway, this is my point. I ain't gonna, whatever. Y'all can make your mind up who's capping about what. I don't want to get into that. But I will say this, that there's a major opportunity if Al Heyman, Fox, Showtime want to buy a pay-per-view, want to buy the rights to the fight, that just means the bidding went up. You enter into a little bit of a bidding war if the zone really wants it, which makes more money for everybody. But it's interesting to know that that the reason there's a delay in this because I've been telling people from the beginning, dude, you got to go through the process. And I'm telling you, I'm not representing anybody. I'm just listening and watching this go. This is my opinion as a boxing fan, that it takes time for paperwork to go through. Al Heyman might have got that shit on his desk and been like, damn, oh yeah, I can make some motherfucking money off this. Yeah, I don't want the other. And it looks like it can make some money, man. Let's see if we can make it happen.
No,
that
now
just
look
better for everybody.
Now look to the fans. Look to the fans. Look what Bill was saying. Now look what Bill was saying. The zone had backed him last time, but now he had to go get the money and put up his own money. Right? Ain't that's what he said? That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. So that means the zone don't have no money. They don't have no money. They don't have no money. If he had to go put up his purse for us, they don't have no money. Because what he was trying to do, see, he was trying to be slick. But what he was trying to do, he give us their purse, their 1.5 that they was getting, they was going to give it to us. But they was getting more money on their promotional fees. They was getting more money on their promotional fees. That's why he still want them to have the fight. Because he gonna give, listen, he giving us his purse. the 1.5 for him, but they ain't getting nothing from off the purse. They getting something from promotional fees, and they getting more money. You see what he said? We getting more lump sum money. Come on, man. He showed y'all what the fuck was going on by kept talking. If you let a person keep talking, they're going to reveal themselves. You give them, they keep talking, they're going to reveal themselves. And he revealed himself. He's trying to get my brother over there, and he gave up his money. Who give up their, what person you know that give up their own money? Nobody. But they try to promise him, look, we ain't got no money, but if we get this fight going on, we're going to make some money off this fight. We're going to make, whatever we make off this fight, you're going to get a nice lump sum off this fight. You're going to get more than what that 1.5 we was trying to pay you. Do that sound right for now? I mean, stop me if I'm wrong.
Swore, look, man, I'm giving this platform for you guys to express your opinion. The show is still within its half hour. The show is still on. I ain't gonna argue with you. I ain't gonna argue against you. At this point,
I'm just asking what you hear.
Look, man, what I see is this. I heard Gary Russell Jr. say he wanted to fight. I hear you guys saying there's a chance for Al Heyman to buy the fight. And I think that's most important, man, because I want to see the fight. I want to see Gary Russell get his shit. I want to see Gary Russell Jr.
No. Now let's go back. The zone don't have no money.
Don't do no good, but pause for a second, man. It don't do no good to tear down Bill if Bill is important to the fight. So
no, Bill, I'm not tearing down Bill.
I know you're not. I want to make sure that it doesn't sound like I am, man. I respect Bill to make money.
I respect Bill. I respect Bill for what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm telling you with the company don't have no money. They trying to get this fight and pay Bill off the money of the fight. They not trying to pay Bill off straight up, guaranteed money. They saying, look, Bill, you get this fight over here and we make a lump sum of money. We're gonna break you off a piece of this pie. Whatever we bring in, we breaking you off a piece of this pie. That's why he giving us his 1.5 that's guaranteed for him.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Everett White, man. Look, I'm ducking the question, dog, because it's not about what I think, man. It's about these dudes making some fights, man. It's good news. These dudes going to wind up wanting to beat each other up, dog. And, hey, PBC, if you listening, we got like 3,000 listening, man. If you can buy the fight. The zone, if you got the money, buy the fight. You know what I mean? Make the fight. Because I want to see Gary get it on, man.
But the zone already said they bought the fight. They gave us a thumbs up. But now it's something different. Because after they gave us a thumbs up, a couple of hours later, y'all put in the news that Canelo is suing them for $280 million, man.
I ain't gonna lie and say that they don't look broke now. Hey, dog, why you trying to get me, dog? I'm trying to stay neutral. You trying to drag me?
Don't stay neutral. Don't stay neutral. Because when y'all was trying to jump me on the paddle, you weren't neutral.
I never jumped you.
You jumped me a little bit, man. You was in it a little bit. You threw a punch or two. You ain't beat me up like 7-8 in them, but you snuck a punch or two in, man.
No, man. No, I was out there trying to be like, no, man, no, we can make this fight. I just want to see fight, man. For real. And Gary's the shit, man. Devin's a great fighter. It would have been great to see Devin talk. It'd have been great to see Devin talk.
Man, he talked last night. He talked on barbershop conversations last night.
Oh, Devin did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see that, man.
He was saying that Gary ain't gonna sign a contract. He don't believe him. He don't believe he want to fight Terence Crawford. Man, look, man. I be telling these guys, man, my brother been fighting grown men since he was 16 years old, man. The man been fighting, like I said, Chop Coley, Lamont Peterson, Anthony Peterson, and making them look like they was regular guys.
Hey, man, pause just for a second on this, man. See how you be trying to do, dog. I see how you be trying to do me, Damon Wester. First of all, dog, I rock with DC. I'm from Howard University. I ain't never, every motherfucking time I talk about shit, I talk about DC because I'm from Howard University. I love motherfucking DC. Love DC. Never been shy about DC. Love DC. However, dog, I want to see the fight, man. I ain't going for anybody except for who I'm going for in the back of my mind, dog. Right now, I'm trying to be a catalyst to make sure Gary Russell Jr. get a good fight and Devin Haney. They both ducked. Just need to make the fight, man. Just need to make the fight, man. That's it. And I tried to have an open forum, man. That's it.
On our end, we trying to make it. That's what I was trying to tell Bill last night. But he wanna keep running his mouth to me. He wanna keep trying to discredit me. And I'm trying to tell him, look, call me, Bill. Call me, Bill. You got my number. I got your number. If I wasn't close to him, I wouldn't even have Bill Haney number. Bill Haney ain't give me his number.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious that they want you to negotiate for him. That's most certain, man, for sure. That's for real. I'll say for sure. That's for real. You deserve more respect. You deserve more respect from everybody in that regard. So does Boxing Bernie. You got something about Bernie boxing?
Man, Bernie, like my brother said, if Terence Crawford signed this term sheet for us, Gary will come spar you. We will put it on Terence and Gary live, and let the fans choose or get three people from out the fan to judge the fight, to judge the sparring. And if they say Gary beat the shit out you, Terence Crawford got to sign the time sheet. You got to sign the time sheet.
There you go, Bernie.
The term sheet. The term sheet. And Bernie, don't back out of it because you said it on live. And I know for a fact that Terence Crawford, everything you were saying, Terence Crawford backed me. Everything you saying, he backed me because he wouldn't let you use his live to do that. Y'all got to see these tricks these dudes be doing. He wouldn't let you use his live to do that if he wasn't backing everything you saying.
Ray Guadalupe III. My opinion about the zone is that I tend to believe what it is that my man is saying.
What Batman is saying, they broke.
I mean, it ain't. Let me put it this way. Damn, dog. You know what, man?
Bill confirmed it for you.
Dog, I can't fuck with you
Bill
no more,
confirmed.
Batman. Boy, I can't fuck with you no more, man. You too dead straight, and you make me fucking tell the truth, dog. That shit ain't. I'm trying to walk the line, dog. Let me walk the line, man. Yes, man. I think the zone is going broke, dog. I mean, I think that they may be hesitant to invest in fights and boxing, dog. Where'd you go? Oh, he left. All right, man. He'll jump back in. He said 1 second. All right, man. That was exciting, wasn't it? Oh, here come. Here, Batman, come back.
Yeah, man. Bill Haney confirmed it for y'all, man. He confirmed y'all that Dazin, I ain't even call it the zone. Dazin is broke.
So Dazin is broke, and the PBC is considering wanting to pick it up.
Yes,
is that where we at?
That's where we at.
So that's the biggest takeaway. All y'all go write this shit down, make your videos, and act like you don't motherfucking know me. Okay? I do this because you see what I'm talking about? See how I respect you? See how I respect you, Batman? These motherfuckers want to act like you don't exist. Okay, so here, this is the outcome of all of this shit. Gary Russell Jr. said he wanted to sign the contract, but the zone don't got the money. So Al Heyman is thinking about buying the fight. That is a synopsis of the outcome of the conversation with Team Gary Russell Jr., and you heard it. Okay, they're not capping. It's not a cap situation, according to them, because you see they willing to sit down and talk for hours, right? However, there's a thing where they're like, dude, if the zone gave a big thumbs up, then took a step back, and Al Heyman is like, shit, we got this. This looks like the fight we want you to have, Gary. That sounds like what's up. Let's try to find a way to pay for the fight. If Al Heyman can pay for the fight, it don't make a difference, nigga. I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm trying to be better because there's so many people. Let me be myself, nigga. It don't make no difference who you fight for if you getting the money. If the money is what it's about. Right, so just like Devin said, he's a free agent before. Said if Eddie Hearn can't make a fight for Devin Haney that Devin Haney can go fight on another network. So if Al Heyman can give them an offer and DAZN don't match it, then Devin and them got to go to the PBC. I mean, that they don't have to, but that could be a solution to the problem. And that's the synopsis of it. So there's no need to speculate anymore. Y'all heard it. So go
but y'all heard what he said. He took the budget from November the 7th to try to pay my brother with. And they don't have no money.
Well, he said that. And he said that. He said that. But that's something was difficult to understand. I understood that. That's why now in Bill Haney's, Bill was always saying budget. So I knew, and everybody knows that DAZN operates and pays off budgets. So just your basic understanding of boxing and how boxing works, you know that they get paid off budgets. But budgets get turned all the time, you know, especially in the middle of a pandemic, and you know, and Canelo might be walking away. Man, they might shut the whole motherfucking place down with Canelo walking away.
Then they say Triple G might be suing them too.
If Triple G sue him, yeah, because we've been known to DAZN. So really, why does this matter? I mean, if you want to see the fight, that's just the conversations, because there's a lot of people going around and talking about what's going on. So it is going to be what it is. The only thing that I wanted to accomplish in this particular thing is for you guys to know where both guys stand, where the negotiation stands, to the extent that they wanted to communicate it. People asked me to do it, so I'm okay doing it. I'm not expressing my opinion either way, but I'm going to summarize it so you guys can understand it in a succinct way and you can move on with it. Gary Russell Jr.'s position is that he wants to make the fight. There's some stipulations in the contract that they may be talking about, you know, the rematch clause. And if there's a rematch clause, he gets to determine, the winner gets to determine which way it goes. But watch. I'm not, no. I'm just work with me. I'm just saying there may be certain stipulations they're working on, but the big issue is this, that they have a fear that DAZN, because DAZN's name was not on the term sheet, that DAZN is financially insolvent. And if they become financially insolvent, they don't have the budget to pay for the fight, that they want Team Haney to be open to any proposition that might be offered by the PBC and Al Heyman. And since the PBC and Al Heyman are the biggest makers of pay-per-view fights in the world, and they have several going on all the way up through the end of the year, I don't think that that's an unreasonable request for Team Gary Russell to put out there, because somebody paying for the fight is better than nobody paying for the fight. But if DAZN wants the fight, then all they have to do is respond to an offer if it comes from Al Heyman. So Gary got off the phone. Gary said he would be calling Devin Haney. He would be calling Bill Haney. He said he would talk to Al. But let me explain, right? I want to tell you what he said. And somebody can tell me if this is not right, but I'm sure it is. He said, I'm gonna talk to Al today. Right? And we'll know something. So he should know whether or not Al is interested in paying for the fight. So if Al is interested in paying for the fight, they're going to call and see, hey, man, maybe they make an offer too. Because if Al is paying, then Al, I don't mean to disrespect you, Al Heyman, if you listen, and I don't know your name. I don't know you personally. If Mr. Heyman, if Al Heyman, because I started saying Al and I don't want to do that. Al Heyman, if he thinks the fight is worth it, then he will pay for it, and then Devin Haney needs to be interested in buying it. But here's the trick, that if Devin Haney, all the stuff that Bill said about if you bring in the money, you the boss. If Al Heyman brings the money, Mr. Heyman is the boss. And that's where the negotiation is, as far as I understand. So hopefully DAZN will make the offer. And, you know, if I'm Team Haney, hopefully DAZN will make the offer and confirm, just like they did, confirm that they are interested in buying the fight. If not, then the PBC and through Gary Russell Jr. will confirm whether they're going to pay for the fight. So the desire of the fighters to fight is certain. Who's going to pay for it is the question right now. And it's a good question right now. Yeah,
it's a good thing. That we ain't going to nothing. And then we had to wait for our money. Y'all know how it is when you go to work, when y'all working, and then y'all do y'all 2 weeks, and they talking about them checks ain't there yet. Which one of y'all haven't been through that, and your check ain't there? Then you come back Man, it been 2 days. Oh, it ain't here yet neither. Come on, man. We ain't got time to be going through that. And we done went in there and done fought, beat up on each other, and we hurting. You know, once you finish the fight, your check right there. They get that check to you.
Can you say that again? So you're saying when you fight with Al, the difference?
Well, that's anybody. When you fight, your check is there. The day of the fight, you get your check right there. The day of the fight. So if we get there and they ain't got the check. Come on, man. What that? Y'all did all this promotion, all this shit, but y'all ain't got the money yet. Y'all gonna wait for the TV. Y'all be like, look here, Mr. Russell, we'll put some more money on it if you just wait for this TV money to come through. Come on, man. We ain't got time for that shit. Don't nobody have time for that. That's just like when you at a job. You want your paycheck when you supposed to get your paycheck. Right?
Yeah. And I don't even want to check. I want that electronic deposit.
Electronic deposit. That's right.
I want that shit at 12:01 a.m. You know? Hey, man. Look, man, it's been a blast, dog. I think we did it to the fullest. Hey, man, thank you guys so much for coming to the live stream. Make sure you guys go to KQKC coming up next. Check out the rest of the channels coming up later this afternoon. Batman, thank you, the realest of the real. Don't put me on a dog. See how
I got you sometimes. Y'all jumped me that day. You stole me. You probably hit me in the back of my head. But it's cool though.
I stole you. I wasn't. I went in there like throwing blows to try to get to you. I was a nigga. You was getting mugged. I was trying to get to you. I might have popped you upside the head. I understand, man. Hey, man, it's all love, man. Much love. Tell LaShawn I said, hey, thank you so much. Tell Gary I said thank you, man. Much love to all of your families. Tell your pops, Mr. Gary Russell Jr., Senior. I'm sure that
Gary
Jr. Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. Family's everything.
Hey, man, shout out to the LDBC, man. Y'all doing this, motherfucker, man. Keep pushing, man. And all you African American fighters, please fuck with these guys, man. They got y'all best interests at heart, man. These guys right here got your best interests at heart. Even when you fall off, they still fighting for y'all, dog. They still fighting for y'all, dog. Man, you know, peace out, baby.
All right, man. We get back,
all
man.
Right,
peace.
Baby.
All right, y'all. All right, man. So we get out. That was the show. Make sure you check out KQKC. Much love to everybody in the chat, everybody in the super chat. We'll be back to our regular show tomorrow. Again, now you know what the update is. Don't need to get into other shit. All of that. Y'all know what it is. If you want to know what it is, the chat's going to, this thing's going to be up. It's going to be up. Just go ahead and chop it up. You know what I mean? Any of you niggas with channels want to steal the shit, go ahead and chop the interview up. Put the shit on your channel. Let it out. You got permission. Don't steal no other my shit. But just go ahead and cut to the chase. Download that motherfucker and get the sections and put them up and let everybody know. Okay, let it be known what Gary said, what Bill said, and what everybody said, man. This is what the circumstance is, okay? No need for any confusion and all that shit popping off. Anyway, shout out to everybody in the LDBC. Shout out to everybody in, out there, man. Much love. And with that, we out. Peace.